Right, students, we have discussed in our work pack 5. In our work pack 5, we have discussed question number 1. In online class, we discussed question number 1. And then I think question number 2 homework. Ne?
Yes.
Yes, right. Right. But I think you may have completed question number 2. If you completed question number 1, okay, then question number 2 is easy. Today we will discuss question number 3. Okay, important question. Question number 3. With question number 3, we can discuss bank reconciliation statement. With question number 3, we can discuss bank reconciliation statement. Already you have learned something regarding bank account of a business organization with question number 1. Already we have discussed question number 1. Huh? Question number 1. Right, then students, today we will discuss work pack 5. Today we will discuss work pack 5. Question number 3. Question number 3. Okay, one of the most important question. One of the most important question. Try to get the whole idea regarding bank reconciliation. Today I will teach you A to Z. Everything related to bank reconciliation statements. Here I have included. Okay, this question number 3 and question number 4 my own questions. Okay, right here. This is the method I'm using to teach bank reconciliation to my students. Students, right now the question number 3 and question number 4, one of the most important questions. 3 guy, 4 guy, hurry to try to get the whole idea, okay, through question number 3 and question number 4. Okay, right. Tamai, go to question number 3 in work pack 5. Go to question number 3 here. Following details belongs to Tanvi business. Business belongs to Tanvi. Okay, business belongs to Tanvi. These are the information belongs to Tanvi business organization. Okay, for the Tanvi, right. Okay, following details belongs to Tanvi business for the month ended 31st January 2023. 31st January 2023. These are the details belongs to Tanvi business organization. The business belongs to Tanvi. Okay, business belongs to Tanvi. And then here, cash book opening balance 45,000, received 30,000 from a debtor. Okay, students, these are the transactions of the business organization. These are the transactions of the business organization. Right, then to discuss this question, I am not going to draw a structured format of cash book as well as bank account. Okay, using T account format, we will discuss cash account and bank account. Okay, related to this question using T account format. Okay, right. I'm not going to discuss structured format. Okay, for this question, for the bank account and cash book, we will use T account format. Right. Then students, write down work pack 5, question number 3. Work pack 5, question number 3. And then students, you need to here for the third transaction. For the third transaction, in front of this third transaction, please write down here third transaction deposited 40,000 in the bank to open a current account. Then for this transaction, in front of this transaction, write down deposited 40,000 in the bank to open current account in Sampath Bank. In Sampath Bank. Okay, write down deposited 40,000 in the bank to open a current account in Sampath Bank. In Sampath Bank. Okay. අද ළමයි කරන question එක ඔයාලට reconciliation හරියටම අල්ල ගන්න පුළුවන් හා. හරිනේ ඔයා එක එක විදිහට study කරලා තියෙන reconciliation මේක හරියට අල්ල ගන්න අද මේ කරන එක අර A to Z discuss කරන්න. A to Z. හරියට අල්ල ගන්න හා. Right. තමයි write down deposited 40,000 in the bank to open current account in Sampath Bank. Okay, Sampath Bank. Right. We'll start the question. We'll start the question. Here, these transactions belongs to Tanvi business name. These are the transactions belongs to Tamil business organization. With the business belongs to Tamil. So then students, okay, right? Please allocate one page. Please allocate one page to Tamil business organization. Okay, please allocate one page to record transactions in Tamil business organization. Okay, one page. Okay,
The
students,
cash
first
book.
page. Yes, please allocate first page to record transaction in Tamil business organization. Okay, this page here, Tamil business. Tamil business. Can you see the word Akash?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, right. Sayuni, can you see the word Sayuni?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, right. Right. Tamil business. And then please allocate this area. Please allocate this area for the Tamil business and then allocate this area for the Sampath Bank. Sampath Bank. Okay. Here we will record. Okay, first page. So could you please resend a copy of the link? Ranita, after the class I will send you. Okay, Ranita.
Yes, sir.
Print out Ranita. Print out. ඕනම් නුගේගොඩ ඉන්න අයට නුගේගොඩ ඒරියා එකේ ඉන්න අයට ඕනම් මට තියන්න පුළුවන් මේක කොපීස් තියන්න පුළුවන් නුගේගොඩ ISM එකකින් නැත්නම් තියන්න පුළුවන් මේ බත්තරමුල්ලේ මොකද්ද මේ තිරත එකෙන් තියන්න පුළුවන් එහෙම නැත්නම් වත්තල තියන්න පුළුවන් ඒරියාස් වල ඉන්න අයට ඔය නම් කලෙක්ට් කරගන්න මේකේ ටියුට් එක හරි ඕනම් මට තියන්න පුළුවන් මට ඉන්ෆෝම් කරන්න ඉන්ෆෝම් කරලා මට තියන්න පුළුවන් නා ටියුට් මට තියන්න පුළුවන් නා තිරත එක බත්තරමුල්ලේ Nugegoda ISM, Wattala, Panora. Right, now I will start. Right, then here, now first page, please take first page to record transaction in Tamil business. Then Sampath Bank. Okay, here we will record transactions in Tamil business. Here we will record transactions in Sampath Bank. In Sampath Bank. Sampath Bank. Okay, transaction in Sampath Bank. Right. Right. The students, please draw here. These are the transactions. Here, following details belongs to Tamil business for the month ended 31st January 2023. These are the transactions. Here, cash book opening balance how much? 45,000. Cash book opening balance how much? 45,000. Cash book opening balance. Okay, cash book opening balance how much? 45,000. Then please draw a small cash book. Please draw a small cash book. Small cash book here. Okay, cash book. Cash book. Cash book of family business. Okay. Cash book of family business. Cash book of family business. Okay. Cash book of family business organization. Okay, that right next right. And then here, cash book opening balance. Sir, yes, second T account. We will draw T accounts. We will use T account format. No need to draw structured format. Try to get the idea of reconciliation. Okay, you know the method of preparing cash book and bank account in structured format. You know. Okay, here, from this question, try to get the idea of bank reconciliation. Therefore, we will use T account format. Take on format.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Yes, Naveen.
Sir, for the exam, can we use the T account format?
No. If examiner asks you to draw structured format of cash book, you need to draw structured format. But when you prepare it bare reconciliation, no need to draw structured format. For the bare reconciliation question, okay, for the bare reconciliation question, you can draw T account format. But you need to allocate columns to write down amount. Just allocate one column to write down amount. Okay, otherwise no need structured format. But if examiner asks you to draw cash
Thank you,
book,
sir.
then you need to draw structured format. Right.
Thank
Okay,
you,
then
sir.
right. Now, okay, right. Right. Then, right. Cash book opening balance 1st January, how much? 45,000. Then balance brought forward from the debit side or credit side. Cash book opening balance?
Debit side.
Yes, debit side. Yes, debit side. Then balance brought forward. Asset means the cash is asset of the business. Then assets balance brought forward from the debit side. Then assets here 1st January balance brought forward. BBF 45,000. BBF 45,000. Opening cash balance. Opening cash balance of the business organization how much? 45,000. 45,000. Opening cash balance. Right. Manu okay the Manu? Manu.
Okay, sir.
Okay, right. Ishidu, clear, Ishidu.
Clear, sir.
Yeah, right. Tell me, next transaction. Go to next transaction. Next transaction. 2nd January. 2nd January. Received 30,000 cash from debtor. Received 30,000 cash from debtor. Lamai, how to pass ability for this transaction? Received 30,000 cash from debtor.
Cash account debit, debtor
Cash
account.
account debit, debtor account credit.
Yes, very good. Received 30,000 cash from debtor, then cash book debit, debtor account credit. No need to draw a debtor account. We will write the transaction only in the cash book. Then here, 2nd January, 2nd January, 2nd January, 2nd January, debtor 30,000. Cash book debit 30,000. Cash book debit 30,000 debtor. Okay, cash book debit 30,000 debtor. Right. Then 1st January cash book opening balance 45,000. 2nd January received 30,000 cash from debtor. Received 30,000 cash from debtor. Okay then, right. Okay then, right. Now, look at the next transaction. Look at the next transaction. Look at the next transaction here. Again, 2nd January. Deposited 40,000 in bank to open a current account in Sampath Bank. Okay, to open a current account in Sampath Bank, Tharne business deposited 40,000 to open a current account. Students, in grade 11 you can learn. In a commercial bank we can start 3 types of accounts: savings account, fixed deposit account, and current account. Okay, savings account, fixed deposit account, and current account. If you open a current account, you can transact via checks. Okay, transactions can be done through checks. Then here also you open a current account. Normally it is a bank account. Okay, then bank account is current account of the business. Then if you have a bank account, it means you can transact using checks. You can transact using checks. Then here, Tharne deposited 40,000 in the bank to open a current account in Sampath Bank. Then 2nd January. Students, how to pass double entry for the third transaction? Deposited 40,000 in the bank to open a current account. How to pass double entry?
Cash account credit, bank account debit.
Yes, yes. Here for the 12th transaction, cash book credit 40,000, bank account debit 30,000. Okay, time pass double entry as cash book credit 40,000, bank account debit 40,000. Then 2nd January, bank 40,000. 40,000. Then cash book credit here. Please open another account. Please open another account. That account is bank account. Bank account. Bank account. Okay, bank account Sampath. Sampath Bank, huh? Sampath Bank account. Then cash book credit 40,000. 2nd January, Sampath bank account debit cash 40,000. Here, Thanvi deposited 40,000 in Sampath Bank to open a account. This is a double entry pass in the Thanvi business organization within the business of Thanvi. Okay, this is a transaction. Okay, this is a double entry pass in the Thanvi business organization within the business. Okay, I know the Thanvi need to pass a double entry. This is a double entry passed by Thanvi in her business organization. Okay, then fine. And then right now, Thanvi need to open a current account in Sampath Bank by depositing this 40,000. Right there. Okay, right there. After passing this double entry, Thanvi going to the Sampath Bank. And after going to the Sampath Bank, Thanvi open a current account in Sampath Bank. තමයි මේ double entry pass කරලා මොකද කරන්නේ Thanvi? Thanvi යනවා Sampath Bank එකට. ගිහලා Sampath Bank එකේ ගියා current account එක open කරනවා. තමයි Sampath Bank one of the company in Sri Lanka. One of the company, one of the listed company. One of the listed company in the Colombo Stock Exchange. One of the company, one of the business in Sri Lanka. Okay, Sampath Bank, one of the business. One of the business. As well as a bank, but one of the business organization. Their target is to earn profit. Earning profit is the first objective of Sampath Bank. Then here, Sampath Bank received 40,000 cash from whom? From Thanvi. Sampath Bank received cash. Then received cash. At first, we are the debit. Received cash to Sampath Bank. Then at first we are the debit. Sampath Bank, one of the business. Then to which account they need to debit that 40,000 received from Thanvi. Sampath Bank received cash from Thanvi. The received cash, how to pass double entry at first? Which account debit? One account debit card is allowed. Sampath Bank debit. Sampath Bank, one of the business. One of the business. Received cash from Thanvi.
Cash account.
Yes, Shashini. Yes, correct. Cash account. Received cash. Then cash account at first debit. Cash account debit. Then students, please draw a small cash account. Okay, 2 lines cash book. Only 2 line cash book. Okay, only 2 line cash book. Draw a cash account. Cash account. Then here, Sampath Bank received 40,000 cash from Thanvi. Sampath Bank received 40,000 cash from Thanvi. Then cash book debit. Cash book debit 2nd January. Thanvi. How much? 40,000. Thanvi deposited 40,000 in Sampath Bank to open a current account. Thanvi deposited this amount in Sampath Bank. Sampath Bank received 40,000 from Thanvi. Sampath Bank received 40,000 from Tan. Then Sampath Bank cash book debit. And then to which account they need to credit? Okay, they debit to cash account. Then to which account they need to credit? Cash book debit and then credit. Cash book debit of Sampath Bank. Then which account credit? Tanvi's, yes, Tanvi account. Yes, Setu, correct. Tanvi account. Tanvi account means Tanvi's current account credit. Tanvi's current account credit. Tanvi's current account credit. Okay, then insurance, we need to draw a current account to Tanvi. But the commercial bank use specific format. Commercial bank use specific format for the Tanvi's current account. Actually, that is a T account, but they use some specific format to maintain customers' current account. To manage their space. තමයි space එක manage කරගන්න ඕන හින්දා යාලා specific format එක තමයි use කරන්නේ. They use some specific format to maintain Tanvi's current account. Okay, actually that account is an account. Okay, the T account, but they use a specific format for the T account. Okay, that account is a ledger account, but they use a specific format. Okay, then here students, this is a format. This is a format used by Sampath Bank. This is a format used by Sampath Bank. This is a format used by Sampath Bank to maintain Tanvi's current account. Here, current account Tanvi. Current account Tanvi. Current account Tanvi. Here, students debit, credit, and balance. Debit, credit, and balance. Current account Tanvi, debit, credit, and balance. This is the format used by Sampath Bank to maintain Tanvi's current account. May format use Sampath Bank. Okay, right. Quickly draw this Tanvi's current account. Quickly draw this Tanvi's current account. Current account Tanvi, debit line, credit line, and balance. Balance and balance. Okay, they're done. Finish. Done. Right, then right. Then what about Nadilia? Done. Okay, then. Nadili.
Yes.
Yes, right. Sadi, okay, Sadi, done that. Sadi.
Yes.
Okay, right. Hasit, okay, the Hasit, here the Hasit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Right. Natali, okay, Natali. Right, then students here, right then, look at the question here. Sampath Bank cash book debit 40,000. Then Tanvi's current account credit. Tanvi's current account credit. Tanvi's current account credit. Okay, this is how they pass double entry in Sampath Bank. Sampath Bank, one of the business. That business pass double entries in their business organization. So after depositing 40,000 by Tanvi in Sampath Bank, their cash book debit and then Tanvi's current account credit. Tanvi's current account credit. Then insurance. 2nd January here write down cash deposit. Write down here cash deposit. Write down cash deposit. Then Tanvi's current account credit 40,000. Tanvi's current account credit 40,000. Okay, cash book debit 40,000. Tanvi's current account credit 40,000. Tanvi's current account credit 40,000. Then balance available in Tanvi's current account how much? 40,000. Balance available in Tanvi's current account now how much? 40,000. 40,000. Balance available in Tanvi's current account is now how much? 40,000. Elona, is it clear? Elona?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. Right. Then Sampath Bank cash book debit. Tanvi's current account credit. Tanvi's current account credit. Tanvi's current account credit. Okay, right, next, right. Then students here, this 40,000 the 40,000 deposited in the bank and asset to Tanvi's business. This 40,000 asset to Tanvi's business, asset. But to the Sampath Bank, this 40,000 one of the liability. Okay, to the Tanvi business 40,000 asset, but to Sampath Bank is 40,000 liability. Okay, if Tanvi issued a check to a supplier, then after presenting that check by the supplier to the bank, Sampath Bank need to pay for that check. Okay, right now Tanvi can pay suppliers using this current account. Then after issuing some checks by Tanvi to suppliers, then based on those checks, Sampath Bank need to pay cash to suppliers. Tanvi check එක issue කරාන් පස්සේ ඒ check එක base කරලා Sampath Bank එක cash pay කරනකොට කාටද suppliers. Okay, now Sampath Bank has a liability to pay this 40,000 to Tanvi whenever her required. Okay, right, then this 40,000 asset to Tanvi business, but to the Sampath Bank 40,000 liability, one of the liability. Okay, ne? Clear, ne? Right. Right, then students, look at the next transaction. Look at the next transaction. Right. Look at the next transaction. 3rd January. Received check of 35,000 from a debtor and deposited in the bank on the same day. Received check, deposited on the same day in the Sampath Bank. Realized date 4th January. Received 35,000 check from a debtor and deposited in the bank on the same day. They deposited this check on the same day. But realized date 4th January. Insurance for this 35,000, how to pass double entry by the Tanvi business organization. Now received 35,000 check. How to pass double entry at first in the family business?
Bank account debit,
Yes, bank account debit and then
debtors account credit.
Account credit.
yes, bank account debit 35,000, debtors account credit 35,000. On 3rd January. 3rd January. Right, Nathan? After recording this transaction in bank account, at the same day, they have deposited this check in the Sampath Bank. They have deposited this check in the Sampath Bank. After completing check deposit slip. Okay, the current business can deposit this check in the current account of Sampath Bank. Okay, right then here, 3rd January, debtors 35,000. Okay, received check from debtors. Then bank account debit 35,000 debtors and debtor account credit 35,000. Debtor account credit. Okay, right then. After passing this double entry, can you deposit this check in the Sampath Bank? Now I quickly pass this double entry in your bank account. 3rd January, debtors 35,000. Okay, 3rd January, debtors 35,000. Bank account debit. Okay, right. Now you deposit this check in the Sampath Bank. But realized date 4th January. It's compulsory to draw the debtors. No need to draw data account. No need to draw data account. Only for the understanding purpose. Okay. Okay, understanding purpose. Then only for the understanding purpose, I discuss double entry with you. Otherwise, no need to draw the data account. Okay, sir. Okay, right. Then here, received right then this check right now on 3rd January we deposited this check in the Sampath Bank, but realized date 4th January. Cash collected date by the bank on 4th January. Cash received date to the Sampath Bank 4th January. Then cash received date record by the Sampath Bank. I think based on this check, Sampath Bank received check on 4th January. Realized date, that is called realized date. Cash collected date by the bank. Realized date. Then here you need to write down check deposit. Check deposit. Check deposit. How much? 35,000. Cash collected date by the Sampath Bank. 35,000. Okay. No need to pass this double entry in the cash book. Okay. No need to do write down this 35,000 in the cash book. Okay. Cash book is not expected from you in the Sampath Bank. Okay. Only for the understanding purpose, I pass this double entry in the cash account. Otherwise, no need to write down this 35,000 in the cash book. Okay. Here, I discuss with you cash book only for the understanding purpose. Okay.
Can we directly send this to the current account?
Yes, no need to draw cash book. Okay, only for the understanding purpose. Okay, I discuss this cash account. Okay, write down this check in the current account. Only the current account. Okay. Check deposit 35,000. Cash book is only me understanding purpose. Ito ay kasi niya. Nagtangi ko na mo. Tanawan kaya dulu. Ihata winning kaya. By the 4 January, my check deposit 35,000. Then balance available how much now? Balance available how much? 40,000 plus 35,000. Balance available how much? Balance increased to 75,000. Balance increased to 75,000. Okay, current account balance increased to 75,000. This is clear.
Clear, sir.
Clear, right? Others, what about others? Clear?
Yes.
Lesson 5. Then students, what do you mean by realized date? Realized date means cash received date. Here, actually, realized date means students after receiving, after depositing this check in the Sampath bank by Tanvi, they say Tanvi received a check from HNB bank. Tanvi received a check from HNB bank. That debtor maintained his current account in HNB bank. They say HNB bank, Nugegoda. That debtor maintained this current account in HNB bank, Nugegoda. And Thani maintained her current account in Sampath Bank, Kiribathgoda. Thani maintained her current account in Kiribathgoda. Then after depositing this check in the Sampath Bank by Thani, Sampath Bank scanned this check. They scanned this check. Sampath Bank, okay, commercial banks have some special machines. Okay, a commercial bank have some special machines to scan checks. Then using that scan machine, okay, using the scan machine, they scan this check. Then scan copy they send to Lanka Clear Private Limited. There's a separate company, Lanka Clear Private Limited. Scan copy of the check. Okay, Sampath Bank scan this check and scan copy of the check they sent to Lanka Clear Private Limited, one of the companies Sri Lanka. One of the companies Sri Lanka established by central bank and commercial banks to exchange checks transaction within commercial bank in Sri Lanka. One of the company established by commercial banks as well as by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka to exchange checks information among banks within Sri Lanka. Lanka Clear Private Limited. So then this scanned copy of the check sent to Lanka Clear Private Limited. Then Lanka Clear Private Limited send this scanned copy to this information to HNB Bank Nugegoda. Lanka Clear Private Limited send this information to HNB Bank Nugegoda. Then if cash is available in debtor's account, HNB Bank agreed to pay cash to Sampath Bank after deducting from the customer's debtor's current account. මේ information එක ලංකා Clear Private Limited එකකින් ආවම පස්සේ HNB Bank එක check කරලා බලනවා මෙයාගේ account එකේ cash තියෙනවද කියලා. Cash available නම් cash තියෙනවා නම් මෙයා agree වෙනවා මේ cash Sampath Bank එකට pay කරන්නම් කියලා. HNB Bank agreed to pay cash to Sampath Bank. Sampath Bank Kiribathgoda. If they agree to pay, they inform to Lanka Clear Private Limited if they can pay. Yes or no? Okay. If they can pay, they send a message to Lanka Clear Private Limited, and then that message again forward to Sampath Bank Kiribathgoda. Lanka Clear Private Limited forward that message to Sampath Bank Kiribathgoda. If HNB Bank can pay that amount to Sampath Bank Kiribathgoda. HNB එකට මේ cash pay කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් එයා okay කියලා message එකක් දෙනවා ලංකා Clear Private Limited. ලංකා Clear Private Limited එකකින් මේ message එක දෙනවා කාටද? Sampath Bank Kiribathgoda. Then after getting that message through Lanka Clear Private Limited, Sampath Bank credit this cash to Tanvi's current account. After receiving that message, Sampath Bank credit that 35,000 to Thaneth's current account. Thaneth's current account. Is it clear? Devi, is it clear, Devi? Yasindu clear, Yasindu.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Venuja clear, Venuja. Venuja, is it clear, Venuja? Yasindu, right, Yasindu. Tarun, is it clear, Tarun?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. Right. Savishan, clear, Savishan?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. Then Lamai, this system is called checks realization process. Checks realization process. Checks realization process. Right. Then issuance. This check was deposited in the bank by Thane on 3rd January, but realized date 4th January. Why? The reason here there is 1 day delay. 1 day delay. The reason is what? The reason is checks realization process. Because of this check realization process, it takes some time. It takes some time to okay, right neither. It takes some time to receive cash to our account. තමයි මේ checks realization process එකකින් තමයි ඒක ඒ checks realization process එකකින් ඉඳලා ඒක පොඩි time එකක් ගන්නවා check එකක් realize වෙනවා. අපේ account එකට cash transfer වෙනවා. Okay, right. Students, you can go to grade 10 textbook page number 115. Grade 10 textbook page number 115. Grade 10 textbook page number 115. Look at the page number 115. Grade 10 textbook. Okay, look at this seal. Here you can see check return notification. In that seal, in this seal, you can see Lanka Clear Private Limited. Mathar branch or something. Okay, go to page number 115 of the textbook. Here you can see check return notification. In that check return notification, you can see one of seal, a seal. In that seal, you can see Lanka Clear Private Limited. That company is the agent in Sri Lanka to clear checks among commercial banks in Sri Lanka. Okay, right. Then students, this is called checks realization process. Although you deposited on 3rd January to collect cash by the Sampath Bank, it takes some time. It takes some time. Am I right there? Neither. One of the technical delays Sri Lanka, nothing to do. Here, 1 day delay. Delay is 1 day. A technical delay. No need to worry about that. No need to worry about that. That is not a fault of Thane. It's a Thane fault. Issue a technical delay is nothing. A technical delay is nothing. Okay, right. Setum clear? Setum?
Clear, sir.
Okay, right. Sarah clear? Sarah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, right. Right, then Lamai, go to next transaction. Go to the next transaction. 5th January. Quickly record this transaction. Lamai, quickly record this transaction. Received a check of for 6,000 from a debtor and deposited in the bank on the same day. Realized date 7 January. Quickly record this transaction. You can record. Record this transaction. Received check for 6,000 from a debtor and deposited in the bank on the same day. Then on 5th January, Thane deposited this check in her current account. But realized date 7 January. Realized date 7 January. Record this transaction. 5th January, 5th January, debtors 46,000. Tony recorded this 46,000 check on 5th January. Debtors 46,000. But realized date 7th January. Realized date 7th January. Cash collected date by the bank 7th January. Because of this complex checks realization process, it takes some time. It takes some time. So then 7th January, 7th January, 7th January, here write down check deposit. Here write down check deposit. How much? 46,000. Cash collected date. After collecting cash, turn current account credit. Turn current account credit. Turn current account credit 46,000. 46,000. 46,000 turn current account credit. Okay, right. Then now balance available how much? 75,000 plus 36,000. How much the balance? How much the balance?
121,000.
121,000. Yes, very good. Now 121,000. I made it. 75,000 plus 46,000, 121,000. Balance available in current account 121,000. Okay, right. 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 Look at the next transaction. Look at the next transaction. For insurance, right there, when the bank account debit 5th January debtors 46,000, but realized date 7th January, 7th January check deposit 46,000. Then 75,000 plus 46,000, 121,000. Balance available is 121,000. Okay, right. And then look at the next transaction. Look at the next transaction. Right, look at the next transaction. 6th January, paid supplier 25,000 issuing a check. Presented date to the bank 9th January. By issuing a check, they paid 25,000 to supplier. 6th January, paid supplier 25,000 issuing a check. Then here, Tani record this check transaction on 25th January. Sorry, on 6th January. But presented date 9th January. Cash paid date by the bank 9th January. But anyway, the check issued date 6th January. The check issued date 6th January. Then insurance, then 6th January, bank account credit, pay supplier, bank account credit, creditor. Bank account credit, creditor, 25,000. Bank account credit, 25,000, creditor. Bank account credit, 25,000, creditor. Okay, bank account credit, creditor account debit. Creditor account debit. But presented date 9 January. It means cash paid date by the Sampath Bank 9 January. Cash paid date by the Sampath Bank 9 January. The Sampath Bank how was our entry? Tani current account debit. Their cash book credit. Tani current account debit. Sampath Bank cash book credit. Sampath Bank cash book credit. But no need to pass double entry in the Sampath Bank cash book. Okay, right. Here, then insurance 9 January. 9 January, write down here. Description. How do I the description? The description will write down as check payment. Write down here check payment. Check payment. Check payment how much? Check payment 25,000. Then Tani's current account debit 25,000. Tani's current account debit 25,000. Okay. HNB Bank cash book credit. HNB Bank cash book credit. Okay, HNB Bank cash book credit. Then here Target current account debit, HNB bank cash book credit. So then the balance available how much? 121,000 minus 25,000. 121,000 minus 25,000. Balance available how much now?
106,000.
106,000? 6,000? No.
146,000.
121,000.
146,000.
No. Here 121,000.
96,000.
96,000.
96,000. I get it. Using this 120,000 balance, they pay 25,000. Then 121,000 minus 25,000. How much? 96,000. Then
Yes, sir.
yes, 96,000. Then insurance here, the balance available is how much? 96,000. Balance available is 96,000. Okay, that's clear. Sonal, is it clear, Sonal?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. Right. Hirodya, clear, Hirodya? Sakilu, is it clear, Sakilu?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. Right. Samita, okay, the Samita?
Yes, sir.
Right. Samita class තියෙනවා. හරිද? අම්මා කිව්වා ඊවල ඉවල් ක්ලාස් නැහැ කියලා මේ මාසේ. ඈ? සුපි ඩයල් එක තමයි. හරිද? ක්ලාස් තියෙනවා මේ දවස් ටිකම ක්ලාස් තියෙනවා. ක්‍රිස්මස් ඩේට් එකේ විතරයි ක්ලාස් නැත්තේ. වත්තල හරිද? හරි. හරි අද බලන්න ට්‍රාන්සැක්ෂන් එක. ළමයි next transaction 8 January. 8 January. Look at the next transaction 8 January. Paid supplier 15,000 issuing a check. Present of date to the bank 10 January. Now I quickly record this transaction. Quickly record this transaction. Paid supplier 15,000 issuing a check. Present of date to the bank 10 January. Record this transaction. Record this transaction. Then yeah, 8 January. 8 January bank account credit. 8 January bank account credit. Creditors 15,000. Bank account credit. Creditors account debit. Okay, in January, creditors account, sorry, bank account credit, creditors account debit 15,000. Okay, double entry passing the non-business organization. And then this check was presented to the bank on 10th January. 10th January, the check presented to the bank. It means the cash paid date by the Sampath Bank is 10th January. Presented date. That is called presented date. This 46,000 realized on 7 January. Realized date 7 January. Here, presented date 9 January. Cash paid date. Presented date. Technical term is presented date. Then here 10th January. 10th January. 10th January. Check payment. Check payment. Check payment how much? 15,000. Check payment 15,000. Okay, check payment 15,000. Okay, the business paid 15,000 to a supplier. Right then, now the balance available how much?
81,000.
How much?
80,000.
80. Yes, 81,000. Yes, 81,000. Yes, 96,000 minus 15,000, 81,000 balance. Balance available how much? 81,000. Balance available is 81,000. instead of using as check payment, can we use it as issued checks? Yes. Okay, no issue this Asa. Issued checks or check payment, no problem. Okay. Check payment or issued check, no issue. Normally in the examination, examiner does not expect from you to draw a bank statement. Okay, in the exam, no need to draw bank statement. Okay, normally they will provide you bank statement. Using the bank statement, you need to supply answers. Okay, but here to give you the whole idea regarding bank reconciliation. Okay, we need to discuss a bank statement. Then I can give you each and every point related to bank reconciliation without any issue. Right. Okay, right. Then now 8 January transaction is okay. Right. Look at the next transaction. Look at the next transaction. Look at the next transaction. Received a check of 16,000 from a debtor and deposited in the bank on the same day, but dishonored by the bank on 14 January. This is called dishonored, not disordered. Yeah, it should be dishonored. Huh? Dishonored. Dishonored. Not disordered. It should be dishonored. Dishonoring. Dishonored check dishonored return. Dishonored. Okay. Dishonored. It should be dishonored. Dishonored. Okay, now it should be dishonored. Huh? Dishonored. 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 Dishonored means return. Return. Another name for dishonored means return. Return by the bank. Check return. Or check dishonored. Then return or dishonored. Okay. Right. Please correct that word. Huh? Dishonored. Right, then here 10 January received a check of 10 January received a check of 16,000 from a debtor and deposited in the bank on the same date, but dishonored by the bank on 14 January. Dishonored by the bank on 14 January. Dishonored. Returned by the bank. Lamai, Tani deposited this check on 10 January. Tani recorded in her bank account. On 10 January, Tani record this check transaction. Then Tani record this check deposit. Then here write down received a check from debtor. Then debtor, write down here debtors 16,000. Okay. Right here. After recording this check in the bank account, bank account debit, debtor account credit. After passing this double entry, Tani deposited this check in the Sampath bank. Tani deposited this check in the Sampath bank, but Sampath bank returned this check on 14 January. It means then Sampath bank record this return check on 14 January, not in the 10 January. Then here on 14 January, Sampath bank returned this check. Then how to record? How to record this deposited check? How to record? Here, at first they record this deposited check in the credit side of the bank statement. At first they record the check deposit. ඉස්සෙල්ලාම ළමයි යාලා check deposit එක record කරනවා. මෙතන bank account debit නේ. Then definitely HNB bank, Sampath bank need to credit this check. Sampath bank එක ඔය check එක credit කරනවා. ඒතකොට ඉස්සෙල්ලාම මෙයා check එක credit කරලා පෙන්නනවා. At first they record this check in the credit side of the bank. It's the current account. Then here 14 January check deposit. At first, Sampath Bank credit this check into Tanvi's current account. Then 16,000 credit. 16,000 credit. At first, Sampath Bank credit this check into Tanvi's current account. Okay. 14 January, check deposit 16,000. Check deposit
Ex-
16,000. Yes.
But in here it says deposited in the bank on the same date.
Yes, mate. Right. After receiving this check, and deposited this check in the bank on the same day. May same day can 10 January. 10 January received and deposited. But returned by the bank on 14 January. After whether after right there, after passing the check realization process. After completing check realization process, Sampath Bank returned this check on 14 January. Apa deposit කරන එක හරි. එයාට Sampath Bank එකෙන් return කරන්න කොහොමද 14 January. Okay,
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, right there. We deposit this check on the 10 January. Okay, but Sampath Bank returned this check. They tried to collect cash for this check, but they were unable to collect cash for this check. Therefore, they returned on 14 January. Then on the return date, they record this check in the current account. Then 14 January at first, check deposit 16,000. Right now, balance available how much? 81,000 plus 16,000. How much balance? How much balance?
97,000.
97,000.
97,000. Yes, then 97,000 balance. Right. Then at the same time, again they reverse this double entry. At first they pass the entry, and after passing this entry, at the same time they reverse this entry. How to reverse? Again they debit this 16,000 to Tanvi's current account. They reverse the entry. Then here they record check return of check. Then here check return. Current account debit 16,000. At first they record and then they reverse. At first they record and then reverse this entry. Okay. 14 January, check return 16,000. Right now, 97,000 minus 16,000, balance available how much? 96,000 minus 16,000, balance available now how much?
81,000.
Yes, 81,000. Balance available 81,000. Balance available 81,000. Okay, 97,000 minus 16,000, 81,000 balance available in Sampath Bank. Okay then. Okay then. Clear. Right. Tamai, do you have any doubt?
Sir, don't we need to reverse the double entry in the bank account as well because the check is disputed?
Yeah. This is the current account maintained by Sampath Bank. And this is the bank statement. Actually, this is the bank statement. Bank statement prepared by Sampath Bank on behalf of Tanvi. This is the bank statement. Then using your red pen, here write down bank statement. Here again here write down bank statement using your red pen. Bank statement. Out of Tanvi, here this is the bank statement. Bank statement maintained by prepared by Sampath Bank. Bank statement prepared by Sampath Bank. This is the bank statement document maintained by Sampath Bank on behalf of Tanvi Business Organization. Then this bank statement will be sent by the bank in February month to Tanvi Business. The printed copy of this bank statement sent by the Sampath Bank to Tanvi Business in February month. Here we are in January month. In February month, within first 2 weeks, Sampath Bank sent printed copy of this bank statement to Tani business. Then until receiving this printed copy of the bank statement, Tani business is not aware about the return check. February month එකේ first 2 weeks වල තාන්නට හම්බ වෙනවා මේ bank statement එකේ printed copy එක. මේ printed copy එක හම්බ වෙනකම් තාන්නි දන්නේ නැහැ. අර deposit කරපු check එක return වෙලා කියලා. Okay, until the business organization receive bank statement, the business is not aware about the return check. Okay. Okay, clear. Is it clear? Sarah, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Right. Then after receiving bank statement, we will record that transaction in our adjusted bank account. Okay, right. Inuki, clear, Inuki? Clear or not, Inuki?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, right. Hasit, okay, Hasit, clear, Hasit. Right. Now, my next transaction. 15 January. Look at the 15 January transaction. Here, direct remittance by a debtor to the bank 22,000. Direct remittance by a debtor to the bank 22,000. Direct remittance by a debtor. Lamai, what do you mean by direct remittance? Direct remittance?
Direct income.
Yes, not direct income, direct receipt. Here, one of the customer or one of the person directly deposited cash into our bank account. They directly deposited cash into our bank. For example, you deposit class fees to my account. Direct remittance. Some of the students do not send me the slip as well. Then until I receive the slip, okay, I don't know the students who deposited the cash in my savings account. Now my direct remittance, one of the customer directly deposited cash into my account. Okay, then here also we assume customer directly deposited cash into my account, but until the business organization receive bank statement, the bank is not aware about the remittance. Customer directly account cash දාලා හැබැයි අපිට bank statement එක එනකන් අපි දන්නේ නැහැ directly අපේ account එකට cash දාලා කියලා. The business is not aware about the direct remittance until they receive bank statement. Okay, so then this direct remittance no need to record in bank account. We will record only in the bank statement. Okay, direct remittance. Then here 15 January, direct remittance. Write down direct remittance. Direct remittance 22,000. Okay, Sampath Bank cash book debit. Tani current account credit 22,000. Tani current account credit 22,000. Direct remittance. So then balance available how much? 81,000 plus 22,000 balance available how much?
103,000.
103,000.
Right, 103,000. Right, then balance available in Tani's current account now 103,000. 103,000. Okay, 81,000 plus 22,000. 22,000. If we record that in the bank account, is it wrong? Yes, this is now in the adjusted bank account we can record. Here we record special topic name, bank reconciliation name. Then in the bank reconciliation, we prepare adjusted bank account and bank reconciliation statement. Then if you recorded this direct debitors now in the bank account, you can't prepare adjusted bank account. But examiner expect you to draw bank adjusted bank account. Okay, therefore, don't write down this direct debitors in the bank account now, right now. Later we will record. එමුණොත් ඔයාලා bank account එක record කර adjusted bank account එක හදන්න transaction නැති වෙනවා.
So, sir, bank account and bank statement won't be equal then.
Yes, we'll discuss. We'll discuss. At first, okay, record this transaction in bank account and statement. Okay, right. Then here, direct debitors by the debtor 22,000. 22,000. So then balance is how much? 81,000 plus 22,000. Then 103,000 balance. Balance is 103,000. Right, look at the next transaction. 16 January. Alright, look at the next transaction, 16 January. Here, paid supplier 17,000 issuing a check, but dishonored by the bank on 19 January. Now, it is also dishonored. Okay, 16 January, paid supplier 17,000 issuing a check. By issuing a check, the business paid 17,000 to supplier. But on 19 January, our bank returned this check. Our bank refused to pay cash to our supplier on 19 January. Our bank rejected our check. Our Sampath bank rejected this check. Okay then, we issued a check of 17,000. We issued a check in the okay, we issued a check. Then 16 January, record this check. 16 January, pay supplier 70,000 and then creditors 17,000. We issued a check.
So, is
Okay.
it creditors or suppliers?
Pay supplier. Supplier means one of the creditor. Supplier, one of the creditor. No need to write down supplier. Okay, suppliers. They are the persons supply products to business. Creditors, credit suppliers. You write down creditors. Some creditors 17,000. Then creditors account debit. But this check was dishonored by the bank on 19 January. Our Sampath bank refused to pay cash to creditors account on 19 January. We issued check. Then at first, our Sampath bank on 19 January, they debit this check into my account, into our current account. Here, if we credit, they need to debit, then at first they record in the debit side of this check payment. Okay, at first they record this 70,000 in the debit side of the current account. Here, check payment. Check payment how much? 17,000. Check payment 17,000. At first they debit. Okay, debit. Right now, balance available how much? 103,000 minus 17,000. How much the balance? At first, this issued check, they debit into our bank account, our current account.
86,000.
Huh?
86,000.
Yes, 86,000. 103,000 minus 17,000, 86,000. Balance available how much? 86,000. Balance available 86,000. And at the same time, they credit again this check. They reverse this check. At the same time, they reverse this check. They record and reverse. Then 19 January, here we write down check return 17,000. Check return 17,000. Okay, 19 January check return 70,000. Then 86,000 plus 17,000. Balance is how much?
103,000. 103,000.
103,000. Just 103,000. Balance available is 103. Akash, need Akash? Savani, clear Savani?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Answer okay, the Pavitran. Pavitran, is it clear, Pavitran?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Nehara, clear, Nehara?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So here we can use either the check return or the dishonored check, right?
Right, but normally bank record, yes, we can record the check dishonored, but normally bank record it as check return. Okay, normally but the bank use check return without recording dishonored. Some bank use check return check return. Neither that notification also neither check return notification, not check dishonoring notification. Neither page number 150 check return notification. Neither that is a word used by commercial banks. Page number 150 textbook. Check return notification. Okay, that is us now.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, that's right. And then here 70,000. Right. Come here. Issued check. Dishonor. Then issued check at first they debit and then credit. Here number deposited check return. Then 60,000 at first credit and then debit. Record then reverse. Record then reverse. Clear? Hasid, clear, Hasid.
Yes, sir.
That's right. And the next one. Next transaction 20th January. 20th January. Here, next transaction 20th January. A standing order payment by the bank 8,000 for insurance. Standing order payment. Lamai, what do you mean by standing order? Standing order payment means what?
Direct payment.
Yes. Direct payment, yes. Standing order. That is, we have ordered to the bank to pay some amount on specific date to some person or some organization. We have ordered to the bank, please pay this amount to this organization on this date in each month. Standing order. අපි බැංක් එකට ඕඩර් එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා මෙන්න මේ amount එක මෙන්න මේ date එකේදී pay කරන්න. We have ordered to the bank. The standing order. Standing order. Current account holder ordered to the bank to pay that amount to some account or to an organization on a specific date. The standing order. තමයි අපි order එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා මේ amount එක pay කරන්න. Order to the bank. Okay, the order to the bank. තමයි standing order payment. Here on 20th January, the standing order payment by the bank 8,000 for insurance. For insurance company, let's say to Selico insurance company, we have ordered to our Sampath Bank to pay 8,000 to Selico insurance company in each month on 20th. How much of visa Selico insurance company 8,000 pay කරන්න කියලා අපි order එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා bank. An order to the bank. Then based on that order, Sampath Bank pay 8,000 to Selico insurance company in each month. On 20th. Then students, here also we assume the commercial bank paid this 8,000 to Selico insurance company on 20th January. They paid on time. They paid properly. They paid properly on 20 January. 20 January, Sampath Bank paid this 8,000 to Selenco company. Standing order. Standing order. Sampath Bank paid on time. Then Sampath Bank, right here, Tani current account debit, cash book credit. Cash book credit. Sampath Bank paid this 8,000 to Selenco Insurance Company. Selenco Insurance Company. Then balance available how much? 103,000 minus 8,000. Now, my balance available how much?
95,000.
95,000. Yes, yes. 103,000 minus 8,000, 95,000. Balance available is 95,000. 95,000. But if we assume until we receive in bank statement to our business is not aware about this standing order payment. තමයි අපි assume කරනවා අපිට මේ check අපිට statement එක එනකම් අපිට අමතක වෙලා මේ standing order එක record. Okay ne? Until we receive bank statement, our business has not recorded this standing order payment. Okay ne? Okay ne? Right, the business is not aware about this standing order payment. They have ordered, but they haven't recorded. They were unable to record it. They were unable to record this 8,000 in bank account in the business organization. Okay ne? My standing order payment. Is it clear? Manula clear? Manula.
Yes,
Melody
sir.
clear? Melody clear? Melody?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Suha, okay, the Suha.
Oh, sir.
Okay, right. 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 Then Lamai, look at the next transaction. Look at the next transaction. Standing order payment, okay. Look at the next transaction. 20th January. Here. Received a check of 28,000 from a debtor and deposited in the bank on the same date, but uncredited to the bank till 31st January. Tamai, our business organization received a check of 28,000 and we deposited in the bank on the same day. We deposited in the bank on the same day, but uncredited till 31st January. It means unrealized till 31st January. It means we recorded this check deposit. Right there. We received a check and we deposited this check on 25th January. We deposited. We have deposited. Bank account debit, debtors account credit. Debtors account credit 28,000. Bank account debit, debtors account credit. We have recorded. But until 31st January, okay, this check is unrealized. Till 31st January, this check is unrealized. It means still until 31st January, the bank has not collected cash for this check. The bank has not collected cash for this check till 31st January. Here we prepare bank statement for the month of January. Until 31st January, the bank has not collected cash for this check. But we have recorded. On deposited date, we have recorded this check. We have deposited this check on 25th January. On that date, we have recorded. But still, the bank has not recorded. Bank එක තාම record කරලා නැහැ. අපි record කරලා තියෙනවා. මේ bank එක තාම record කරලා නැහැ. Okay then? Clear? 25th or 28th? 25th January, yes, 25th January. 25th January, yeah, 25th January. Right. Right. Uncredited means unrealized, huh? Uncredited means unrealized. Siraj, is it clear? Siraj. Siraj, clear? Siraj? Siraj, yes. Shashini, okay, the Shashini.
Yes, sir.
Right. Right, now next transaction 28 January. 28 January. Look at the okay, Shiraj, right. Look at the 28 January transaction. Here. Paid water bill of 12,000 issuing a check. By issuing a check, paid water bill of 12,000. But unpresented to the bank till 31st January. Okay, here, Thane Business Organization issued 12,000 check to pay water bill on 20 January. Another check issued date 28 January, then 28 January, Thane issued this check. Water bill, water expenses. Water expenses. Thane issued 12,000 check. Thane issued. Thane issued and Thane recorded this check on 20 January 12,000. But until 31st January, commercial bank has not paid cash to water board. Water board. Okay, am I still unpresented? Still unpresented. Still, commercial bank has not paid cash for this check to water board. Still unpresented. Unpresented. Okay, okay. Sometimes neither. Sometimes it is that means still neither. Water board has not presented this check to Sampath Bank to collect cash. But we have issued. On issue date, we record. On issue date, we record. But until 31st January, water board has not presented this check to Sampath Bank to get cash. Until presenting that check, Sampath Bank cannot record the check in the bank statement. Okay, right, right. Tamai, next transaction. Still, we haven't completed the question now. Okay, after completing the next transaction, we have completed only 50%. Balance 50% we need to discuss. Right. Now look at the next transaction. Bank charges debited by the bank 2,507. Bank charges debited by the bank 2,507. Bank charges. Now here by maintaining current account by commercial banks, okay, they provide a service to their customers. They manage our cash. Commercial banks manage our cash. By managing our cash, they provide a service to their customers. They manage our cash. Then, for their service, they deduct some amount from our bank account. They deduct some amount from our bank account. That amount is called bank charge. Commercial bank provide us a service. So for that service, they deduct, they debit some amount as bank charges. Okay, they collect bank charges from us. So then our bank statement debit. Our bank statement debit. On 31st January, here write down 31st January, bank charges. On 31st January, write down bank charges. Bank charges 2,507. Bank charges 2,507. On 31st January, bank charges 2,570. The bank charged 2,570 from us. Okay, they directly debit 2,572 our account. So then balance is how much? 95,000 minus 2,570. Now how much the balance?
92,430.
92,430. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes. 92,430 here. 92,430. Balance available is how much? 92,430. But here 92,430. But until we receive bank statement, Thane business is not aware about this bank charge. Normally they know that bank charge some amount from us as bank charges, but the amount is not aware until we receive bank statement. Amount is not aware. Okay, අපිට ස්ටේට්මන්ට් එක හම්බ වෙන ළමයි අපි දන්නේ නැහැ බෑන්ක් charge එක කීයක් ගත්තද කියලා දන්නේ. අපි දන්නවා බෑන්ක් charge එක ගන්නවා කියලා. හැබැයි කීයක් ගත්තද කියලා දන්නේ. තමයි then then this is the bank statement for the month of January. This is the bank statement for the month of January. For the month of January. Then in first 2 weeks, within first 2 weeks of February month, Thane business can collect this bank statement from Sampath Bank. In each month, a printed copy of this bank statement sent to customer by the Sampath Bank. Okay, and this is the bank statement. Right, Lamai, we'll take 5 minutes break. After 5 minutes break, we'll complete balance for Lamai. Now we need to prepare adjusted bank account and bank reconciliation statement. Right, before that, we'll take 5 minutes break. We'll take 5 minutes break. Take 5 minutes break and join to the class. Only 5 minutes. We don't have much time. Only 5 minutes. Right, we start. Okay, the hero there. We'll start. Elona, we'll start, huh? Monali, okay, the Monali. Okay, right. Nadilla, we'll start. Nadilla. Right, insurance. Right now, please balance of the bank account. Please get the balance of the bank account. Get the balance of the bank account. Balance of bank account. No need cash account. Huh? Balance of bank account. Get the closing balance of bank account. Please get the balance of the bank account. What is the debit side total amount? Debit side total amount of
165,000.
huh?
Debit side total amount 1,000.
165,000.
Yes.
Yes, 165,000.
Yes.
Right. 165,000. Right. Transfer this amount to credit side. Transfer this amount to credit side. Again, 165,000 minus total
69,000.
huh?
69,000.
Alright. Then 165,000 minus 69,000. Right. Then Lamai balance available how much?
96,000.
90.
96.
Yes, 96,000. Then 96,000. Balance carried down 96,000. Balance carried down. Balance brought forward 96,000. Right. Balance carried down and balance brought forward 96,000. Right. Nagali, okay, then Nagali. Okay, then, right, right. Natali, Metushika, ko Metushika. Metushika machine, ne? Right. 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 Right here, bank account balance is 96,000. But balance as per the bank statement, how much? 92,430. Right now, in February month, let's say in first week of the February month, business organization received this bank statement. Business organization received this bank statement. Then after here, business organization received bank statement. Then by looking at the bank statement, the balance is how much? 92,430. But as per our bank account, according to our bank account, balance is how much? 96,000. But as per the bank statement, balance is how much? 92,430. Balance is 92,430. There's a difference. There's a gap between bank account and bank statement. There's a gap. There's a gap. So then, Tamai, right now, you need to cross check. You need to identify the reasons for this difference. Now you need to identify the reasons for this difference. Reasons. Okay, you need to identify the reasons. Then, if you have made some mistake, then you need to adjust. You need to adjust into your bank account. Let's say this business organization belongs to Tanvi. This business organization belongs to Tanvi. But let's say in this business organization, Tarun is the accountant. Let's say Tarun. Tarun is the accountant. Tarun is the accountant. Okay, Tarun is the accountant. Then here, Tarun check the bank statement. Then according to bank statement, balance is 92,430. According to bank account, 96,000. And now Tarun need to cross check bank account and bank statement. If Tarun has made some mistake, then Tarun need to adjust. Tarun need to adjust in his bank account. Okay, Tarun prepared this bank account, but some of the figures, I get it, but Tarun was unable to record some of the figures, some of the things in bank account. Okay, then Tarun need to adjust his bank account. After checking bank statement. තමයි තරුණ මේ bank statement එක check කරන්න ඕනේ යාගේ bank account එක. check කරලා තමයි එයාට miss වෙලා නම් transaction ඒ miss කරපු transaction දාලා තරුණ adjusted bank account එක හදන්න. තරුණ need to prepare adjusted bank account by adjusting unrecorded balances, unrecorded transactions. Okay, right. Then at first we will cross check bank account and bank statement. At first we will cross check. Here, please get the red pen. Use your red pen. Please mark transaction. Here you have debited 40,000. Then here you have credited. Debited 40,000. Here credited. Please mark. Debit 40,000. Here credit 40,000. 40,000 is okay. And then here debit 35,000 and then here credit 35,000. Please mark. Please cross check. Debit side with the credit side of bank statement. Nikalami sila cross check karan. And then debit side 46,000, credit side 46,000. The 46,000 also okay. Debit side 46,000, credit side 46,000. 46,000 okay. हमारी टकदार cross check करने हैं. हमारे here debit side 16,000, credit side 16,000. Here deposited check but returned, but Right here, you have debited, the bank has credited. Then 16,000 and 16,000. Please mark. But 20,000 are this 20,000 check is still unrealized. Is still unrealized. Therefore, you can't mark this 28,000. Okay, still the bank has not collected cash for this check for 28,000 check. Therefore, you can't record. You can't mark this 28,000. Okay, done. This is okay. This is done.
Yes, sir.
Shashini, okay, Shashini.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right, right, right. Then students, credit side, please cross check credit side. Bank account credit side with the bank statement debit side. Here, 25,000, 25,000. Bank account credit 15,000, bank statement debit 15,000. And then bank account credit 17,000, bank statement debit 17,000. Bank statement debit 17,000. Okay, bank account credit 17,000, bank statement debit 17,000. But 12,000, 12,000 is not there in the bank statement. It's still unpresented check. 12,000 check is still unpresented. 12,000 check is still unpresented. 12,000 check is still unpresented. Okay, then clear. Okay, then done. Right.
Done, sir.
Okay, done. Right. Setum, okay, the setum, okay, the setum. Okay, right. Then. Right. Sakilu, okay, the Sakilu.
Okay, sir.
Right. Pahasara, okay, the Pahasara. Okay, right. Then right. Right. Then lamai. Right. Then now lamai. When one lamai. 20,000 deposited check. 20,000 deposited check is still unrealized. For this 20,000, here you have recorded this 20,000 check in your bank account. You have recorded, and you have deposited this check in the bank. You have deposited this check in the bank, but still the bank has not collected cash for this check into your bank account. Okay, right. And therefore, although you have recorded, still the bank has not recorded. The bank has not recorded. Is it your fault? एक और issue है ना? Is it your fault? Now make a issue is there. You have recorded properly, but still the bank has not recorded. Is it your fault? No, it is not your fault. It is not your issue. All issue is that you have recorded properly, but because of the check realization process, because of complex checks realization process, still the bank has not collected cash. That is not your fault. That is not your issue. That is not your issue. Okay, then therefore, no need to adjust this 20,000 in your books again. You have recorded properly. Then this 12,000, 12,000 also same. 12,000 also same. 12,000 also same. You have issued them recorded properly. You have issued them recorded properly, but still, the bank has not paid cash for this check. But still, the bank has not paid cash for this check. Okay, therefore, Lamai, this 12,000 is also not your fault, not your issue. Because I issue them, you have issued them recorded properly. But until 31st January, the bank has not paid cash for that check because of complex checks realization process. That is not your fault. It's all your fault. Therefore, no need to adjust this 12,000 again in your financial statements, in your bank account. But here, look at the credit side of the bank statement. But look at the credit side of the bank statement, students. Credit side of the bank statement. Here, 40,000 okay, 35,000 okay, 46,000 okay, 60,000 okay, 22,000. 22,000 direct remittance. The bank has collected 22,000 into your bank account. But accountant of the business, Tarun is accountant. Accountant of the business has not recorded this 22,000 in this bank account. In this bank account. Then Tarun, accountant of this business, need to debit this 22,000 into bank account. One of the error done by the Tarun. Tarun has not recorded this 22,000. Direct remittance he has not recorded. Then Tarun need to debit in bank account. Okay, right. Then I feel right then here, this 96,000 is incorrect cash balance. This 96,000 is incorrect cash balance, incorrect bank balance. Right. Then Tarun has not recorded this 22,000 in his bank account. Tarun has not recorded this check return. He also check return. Tarun has not recorded. Standing order payment. Tarun has not recorded. Bank charges. Tarun has not recorded. Some of the issues done by the Tarun. Some of the issues done by Tarun. Tarun has not recorded some of the transaction in bank account. Then this 96,000, one of the incorrect cash balance, incorrect bank balance. This 96,000, incorrect bank balance. Incorrect bank balance. So then now Tarun need to correct this bank balance. How to correct? By preparing adjusted bank account. By preparing adjusted bank account, Tarun need to correct this incorrect bank balance. Right, we will prepare adjusted bank account. Adjusted bank account. Right? Here I don't have enough space, therefore I will draw adjusted bank account here. I will draw adjusted bank account here. Okay, please draw adjusted bank account. 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 Here, adjusted bank account balance brought forward how much? 96,000. Adjusted bank account balance brought forward how much? 96,000. Adjusted bank account balance brought forward how much? 96,000. Adjusted bank account balance brought forward how much? 96,000. Okay, right. Now we need to adjust. Now we need to correct this bank balance. Alright? No need to adjust this 28,000 and 12,000. These two checks no need to adjust in adjusted bank account. This is not your fault. Make your fault का नहीं था. Okay, no need to adjust these two balances. But look at the bank statement. This direct remittance has not been recorded. Direct remittance has not been recorded. Then this 22,000 you need to debit. You need to debit into adjusted bank. Adjusted bank account debit 22,000. Direct remittance. This direct remittance, this 22,000 sent by debtor, one of the debtor. One of the debtor deposited this 22,000. Then adjusted bank account debit 22,000. Debit 22,000. We write down debtor. Debtor. We write down debtor. Adjusted bank account debit 22,000 debtor. That is direct remittance. That 22,000 is direct remittance. You need to adjust your balance. You need to adjust your balance by debiting 22,000. Sir, how can we debit it? Hey, this is receive to the bank. If bank account credit, we need to debit. On the other hand, bank collected cash. Bank cash book debit. Current account credit. Collected cash by the bank. Then we need to debit. Okay, this is now.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Right. Right then, adjusted bank account debit. You need to correct your bank balance. And then about 70,000. 70,000 also make issued check return. Make issued check. The business issued 70,000 check, but return. Then how to record return check? Again, you need to debit. This issued check return. Make issued check return. Then this issued check again, you need to reverse return. You need to debit. Check return. Check return 70,000. Issued check. Then here again we will debit 17,000. This 17,000. 17,000. We write down my check return. We write down check return. Okay. Check return. We write down check return. Check return 17,000.
So what about the 16,000 in the 14th of January?
Yeah. At first we will complete credit side. Okay. At first we will complete credit side, and then we will move into debit side. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, right. Then 17,000 you need to debit again. Check return. Within bracket you can write down creditors. Issued check to creditors. Within bracket you can write down creditors. Creditors. Right. Credit side okay in the bank statement. Look at the debit side. Look at the debit side. Here debit side. Debit side again. Deposited and return check. Deposited check. Deposited check and return. Deposited check return. Then again you need to credit that check. Deposited check return. Then again you need to credit this check. Credit this check. Deposited check return. Okay? Deposited check return. Then you need to credit this 16,000 to adjusted bank account. Adjusted bank account credit. We write down check return. Check return. Check return 16,000. Within bracket you can write down debtors. Debtors. Within bracket you can write down debtors. Within bracket you can write down debtors. Okay, within bracket we write down debtors. 16,000. Check return. Okay, check return. You need to credit 16,000. And then students, look at the debit side of again the debit side. Standing order payment 8,000. The bank has paid 8,000 on behalf of you. On standing order, the bank has paid 8,000, but you haven't recorded. Standing order payment for insurance. Standing order payment for insurance. Then you need to credit this 8,000. You haven't recorded, then you need to credit. Then we'll credit 8,000. We'll write down insurance. Insurance. For insurance, they have paid. For insurance, they have paid 8,000. So then adjusted bank account credit. Insurance expense account debit. Adjusted bank account credit. Insurance expense account debit. Insurance expense account debit. Right. And then same thing for same thing applicable for bank charges also. Bank charges also you have to. Yeah, this is Tarun has recorded bank charges. Tarun, you need to credit again. You need to collect your bank balance by adjusting bank charges. Bank charges. So then bank charges. Adjust bank account credit 2,570. Bank charges. Bank charges. Bank charges. Adjusted bank account credit bank charges 2,570. 2,570. Okay then. Okay then. Clear. Sir, your voice is stuck. Tisasa, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Fine. Natali, check your signal. Only signal for issue. Hi, then here we adjusted our bank account balance. Right? Unrecorded balances we recorded in our bank account. Right. Quickly calculate the adjusted bank account balance. Correct balance in the bank account. Quickly balance of the adjusted bank account. How much closing balance of the adjusted bank account?
Sir, debit side 135,000.
135,000.
Huh? Debit
100,000.
side? Right. Debit side 135,000. Right. Then transfer that amount to debit side. Then my closing balance how much?
26,570.
No, I'm asking closing balance. 135,000 minus 60,000.
26,570 credit balance.
Okay, right. I'm asking balance carried down how much? Balance carried down
107,430.
107 no 108.
108,430.
Yes, 108,430. Then my balance carried down 108,430. 108,430. Right. Then balance carried down. Balance brought forward 108,430.
Sir, what is the date relevant for balance carried down and balance brought forward?
Tarun?
What are the dates relevant for balance carried down
Balance
and
carried down end of the month. End of the month. 31st January.
okay?
31st January. 31st January balance carried down. First February balance brought forward. But no need to worry about the date of balance carried down. Get the idea? Okay, then adjusted bank balance how much? 108,430. 108,430. Lamai, here you have corrected bank account. You have corrected bank account. After correcting bank account, still there's a difference. Bank account balance is how much? 108,430. But balance as per bank statement how much? Balance as per bank statement how much? 92,000. Okay, right there. You have corrected your bank account, but bank account balance is now 108,430. But bank statement balance is how much? 92,430. Bank statement balance is how much? 92,430. Still there's a difference. Still there's a difference. Then here, Tharun is the accountant of the business. Tharun is the accountant of this business. Tharun need to provide Reasons for the difference to the top management of the business. He has adjusted his bank account. He has adjusted his bank account, but still there's a difference. Then to the top management of business, Tarun need to provide answers. Tarun need to provide answers. Then how to provide answers? Through a bank reconciliation statement, Tarun can provide reasons for this, reasons for the difference. Here there is a difference. Adjusted bank account balance is 108,430. Bank statement balance is 92,430. There's a difference. Then for that difference, Tarun can provide reasons to the top management through bank reconciliation statement. Then students, after preparing adjusted bank account, now we need to prepare bank reconciliation statement. Bank reconciliation statement. Now I will erase this area. Right, now we will prepare bank reconciliation statement. Now we prepare bank reconciliation statement. Now bank reconciliation statement. Right here, this is a bank reconciliation statement. Through this bank reconciliation statement, Tarun can provide reasons to the top management of the business. Right here, write down bank reconciliation statement. Bank reconciliation statement. Bank reconciliation statement. Okay, right. Telamai, according to the adjusted bank account, balance available in business how much? 108,430. Then here, balance as per adjusted bank account. Adjusted bank account. Balance as per adjusted bank account how much? 108,430. You have adjusted your balance. But still there's a difference. Balance as per adjusted bank account 108,430. And then here plus and minus. Plus and minus. And then here write down. Here balance as per bank statement. Balance as per bank statement. Balance as per adjusted bank account 108,430. Balance as per bank statement. Balance as per bank statement. We'll calculate. Right, okay, Lamai, okay there. Right. So then Lamai here, balance as per adjusted bank account 108,430. Then now we will record reasons for the difference. Right, this is the balance available in the adjusted bank account. Then this is the bank statement balance. Right, Lamai, these are the reasons. Here, Lamai, you have deposited 20,000 check in your bank account. You have deposited 28,000 check in your bank account, but still this check is unrealized. Still, the bank has not collected cash for this 20,000 check. You have recorded, but the bank has not recorded. The bank has not recorded. And it is not your fault. එකවගේ fault එකක් නෙවෙයි. එකවගේ ළමයි issue එකක් නෙමෙයි. එකවගේ issue එකක් නෙමෙයි. But now you can provide reasons for this difference. How to provide? ළමයි, you have added 20,000 to this 108,000 profit. You have added. You have added, but the bank has not added. You have added it, then deduct. I have added 20,000 to my balance, to my adjusted bank account balance, but still the bank has not added 20,000 to my balance. I have added 20,000, but still the bank has not added. Then if I deducted this amount from my balance, if I deducted this 20,000 from my balance will be equal to bank statement balance. Yeah, balance as per bank statement. If I deducted this 20,000, then if I deducted this unrealized check, my balance will be equal to bank statement balance. Why? කළා තියෙන ළමයි. ඔයා කියනවා මම මේ balance එක deduct කරා නම් මොකද වෙන්නේ? මගේ balance එකයි bank එකේ balance එකයි equal වෙනවා. Is it clear this Asna? Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Inuki clear? Inuki clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, right. Memory okay, the memory clear?
Clear, sir.
Isidu clear? Isidu?
Yes, sir.
Okay, නේද? Right, right. නේද? ඔයා කියන ළමයි නේද? ඔයා මේ ඇඩ් කරපු ඒවා ඩිඩක්ට් කරනවා මොකද වෙන්නේ? ඔයාගේ balance එකයි bank එකේ balance එකයි මොකද වෙන්නේ? Equal වෙනවා. Equal වෙනවා. Okay, right. And then ළමයි, and then again ළමයි මේ next check මේ ළමයි issued check but not presented. You have issued 12,000 check, but still this check was not presented to the bank. And it is not my fault. It is not my fault. One of the technical delays Sri Lanka, nothing to do. I have deducted 12,000 check. I have deducted 12,000 check, but still the bank has not paid. Then if I added this 12,000 again to my balance will be equal to bank statement balance. මම deduct කරලා තියෙනවා 12,000 check එකක්. හැබැයි තාම bank එකේ එක deduct කරලා නැහැ. එහෙනම් මම මේක ආපහු add back කරාම මොකද වෙන්නේ? මගේ balance එකයි bank එකේ balance එකයි equal වෙනවා. එහෙනම් මෙන්න තමයි නේද මේ? Unpresented check. Deducted check add back again. Unpresented check. Unpresented check. Unpresented check how much? 12,000. Unpresented check 12,000. If I added that check again to my balance will be equal to bank statement balance. Bank statement balance. Lamai unpresented check plus. Lamai here balance as per adjusted bank account 108,430. Then unpresented check plus unrealized check minus. Unpresented check 12,000 plus. The balance available how much? 108,430 plus 12,000. How much the balance?
120,430.
120,430.
120,430.
Yes, 120,430. And then 20,000 minus. Then balance how much? 120,430 minus.
92,430.
Huh?
92,430.
Yes. Tell me here balance is how much? 92,430. 92,430. 120,430 minus 28,000. 92,430 balance available in the list. Balance available in the bank statement. If you properly prepare the bank statement, right there, bank reconciliation, then you should be able to calculate the bank statement balance through the bank reconciliation statement. Here, balance as per bank statement 92,430. Here, in the bank reconciliation also, balance is 92,430. If you properly prepare a bank reconciliation statement, the balance in the bank reconciliation statement should be equal to bank statement balance. Alright, bank statement 92,430, reconciliation balance also 92,430. Alright, this is a reconciliation. This is a reconciliation, bank reconciliation statement. Okay, how need to supply this bank reconciliation to top management of the business. This is the reason for this difference. These are the reasons for this difference. There's a gap between adjusted bank account and bank statement, but these are the reasons. Issued, but not percentage check. Deposited check, but unrealized check. Am I? No need to pass double entries here. This is only a manual statement. Manually has a statement. Double entry pass this is a manual statement, manual document prepared by Tarun to provide reasons for the difference to the top management of the business. Then through the bank reconciliation, business can provide reasons for the difference between bank account and bank statement to the top management. Okay, for the difference, you can provide reasons to the top management of the business. Clear, right? Tamai? Akash, is it clear, Akash? Akash, question 3 is clear or not? Akash. Devi, is it Devi, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, right. Elona, is it clear, Elona? Elona. Right. Hasid, clear, Hasid?
Yes, sir.
Tamai, right. Is there any doubt? Yasidu, clear? Yasidu, question is clear or not?
Yes.
Clear, right. Sayuri, any doubt?
No, sir.
No, right. Sakido, okay, Sakido, clear?
Clear, sir.
Right. Samita, okay, Samita.
Clear, sir.
Clear, right, right. Right. Then what about Naditi? Clear, Naditi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. Right. Natali, okay, right, right. Then Monali, okay, the Monali.
Okay, sir.
Okay, right, next right. Then we list for the day. Then I think right, I think right now I think you have taken some idea regarding the reconciliation statement. To question number 3, try to do question number 4 at home. Okay, again we'll discuss question number 4 in question number 4 we'll discuss on next day. Then you will get whole idea regarding bank reconciliation. Okay, right. How I try to do question number 4 at home. Okay, right. We'll stop for the day. Yeah, enough for the day. Right. Right. Lamai, good night. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Right.